day, from Lucas Oil Stadium.
Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports.
This taken in at the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. They'll run with the former Bill, Zach Moss.
And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the... yard line.
So, Charles, offensively, this group really playing at a high level, 7-0. And we're still a long ways from discussing a potential unbeaten season, I think. But to use a golf expression, no blemishes on the card, at least to this point.
Yeah, unlike my teenage years where there were blemishes everywhere and the dermatologist was on speed dial. But I do think that they're going to have to start answering questions about this start if they keep winning games. You and I both know, we in the media will start to obsess about it and wonder, can they take it all the way to an undefeated season?
2nd down and 8. Now Richardson back to throw it. The toss here completed to Pittman.
And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 33. The numbers for him from a week ago, and you figure that he'll probably be a big factor in this one as well.
No question about it, partner. We just saw right there they want to get him the ball in space and see what he can do after the catch.
1st and 10. Here's Richardson with it.
Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Alec Pierce.
His 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Colts will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25.
So here come the Saints to take over for the first time. And here's the new man under center. After 9 seasons as a Raider, Derek Carr is the guy.
I think his task in this game is really simple. Eliminate the turnovers. He threw 2 interceptions last week. I can't believe I led with that because he had 3 touchdown passes.
Right.
So there's a lot of good that he did. But he's got to take care of the ball better. The ball has to go to guys wearing the jerseys that they're wearing this week, not the opposition.
Now Carr throwing on 2nd down.
There's Chris Olave.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He'll get 15 and a Saints first down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Throwing on 1st down is Carr.
That's Olave bringing in another one.
And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45.
A look at the numbers last week for Olave.
7 catches, 97 yards, and a touchdown.
3rd in the league in receiving yards, and that's a strong number. That means he's being consistent each and every time out.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, this defense for the Colts, they were very strong last week in that win over Cleveland.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. but I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
Again, it's Kamara.
And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone.
It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13. They'll run it for the first time with Williams. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Jamal Williams,
his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Saints respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own.
Lutz good on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So that drive 7 plays in length.
And it was Jamal Williams who ended things with a touchdown run.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Second drive coming up here for the Indianapolis Colts.
And they, as mentioned, unbeaten to this point in the year, but you think this game, their toughest test yet.
I absolutely do, because to me, this is a good measuring stick game because they've been able to take advantage of the schedule. But here, this is another team leading its division with an eye on making a Super Bowl run, so this game is crucial.
Completes it left side to the tight end Lewis. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 7-7, our score after 1.
Now Richardson.
That's going to be caught by Moss. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 32-yard line. That's good for 28 yards.
This one was all about clearing space for this play to work because he's going to leak out of the backfield to his right, then angle his way up the field. And a really pretty throw to put it on him and create the big play downfield.
And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI.
So they take a decent shot, CD, and the flag comes out for pass interference.
Yeah, a little DPI, as they like to call it in the business, right? And the farther you get downfield, the more frenetic.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Zach Moss,
his first touchdown on the year. And the Colts have taken the lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. New Orleans Saints, they get ready to set up shop for their second drive.
After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game.
They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. They run it again with Kamara. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
And this will wind up a Saints first down as he'll get this up to about the 42.
Good, strong run by Williams. And who had him eclipsing the great Barry Sanders in 2022? He set a new Lions franchise record and led the NFL with 17 rushing touchdowns. Also had his first career 1,000-yard season and earned a nice free agent contract from the Saints.
They hold him to only 2 there on the screen. It's second down. To throw his car. He gets this one complete to Tre'Quan Smith. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 35. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
That to the sideline and incomplete. Boy, they're going to say there's a receiver in the area. That was close to grounding, but it's second down. Carr's throw complete there to Smith. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 25-yard line. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. Carr now on first down. Here's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. Now a 2nd and 6. Carr to throw again. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them up the scoreboard here.
Throwing his Carr on third down. And that went to the right side and incomplete.
Smart move to throw that one away. You're in field goal range, so you definitely don't want to be loose with the ball. And that's great work by this defense to force a fourth down.
The kick by Lutz is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. And not an abundance of time remains on the clock, Charles, but you would think more than enough to try to extend this lead before intermission.
And when you're talking about extending the lead, I think you're talking about aiming for the end zone because there is plenty of time for that. The fallback is to get 3. But in your mind, you put 6 on the board right before the half. That's a heck of a dagger and great momentum to carry into the locker room.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Throwing again, it's Richardson on second down.
Looking deep for Hilton. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Give him 30 yards there. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
1st and 10, Richardson looks to throw it. Yeah, this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
And Richardson yet again. He'll swing this out to Moss.
And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it 1st and goal. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And Gay knocks this one through, and that moves him up by a touchdown now at 17-10. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. He'll take the knee, and the final couple seconds will tick by in this first half. So we hit halftime here in Indianapolis. Well, why don't we hold off on the halftime update after all? Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the second half in Week 8 in the NFL. One touchdown is the difference. 17-10 our score, and we are back underway on EA Sports.
And the half will begin with a touchback. The Saints going to take over on offense to begin this third quarter. They do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Carr now to throw.
There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Throwing now is Carr.
Again, it's Johnson.
And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. Short completion, just 4 yards. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Here comes the Saints punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10.
They'll give this to Moss running right.
And not much there at all as he'll get this only up to about the 11. Tackle there going to Marshawn Lattimore.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, here's Richardson.
Flush to his right. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Play action. Now Richardson.
And this is going to be intercepted. Marcus May with a pick. There he goes left side. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
An excellent play there, CD, on the pick 6. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick 6.
17-17 the score, all even to this point as the kick's away.
And he returns this to the 22.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Lets one go downfield for Pierce. That is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Richardson on 2nd and 10. And he's got Pierce.
And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 20-yard line. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Back to the air with Richardson.
Rolling to his right.
Oh, poor decision there, and it's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Paulson to Debo. And the Saints will take over here at their own 12-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. I would say they went 3 and out last time, but actually they didn't even get to 3 and out. Still a strange decision to us here in the booth.
Yeah, let's hope they don't go 1 and out, but maybe, possibly, let's try and think with them here. Try to play field position maybe, turn the ball over, put it in the hands of their defense. Who knows?
You're a nice man.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Shotgun now for Carr.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Here comes the Saints punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. A 40-yard punt, 1 yard on the return, and the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10.
Indianapolis offense ready to go again. And the last time out, they had the good drive going. You get in the red zone, they throw the interception. Not their first pick of the game either, so we'll see if they're more careful, more cautious here on this drive.
Yeah, nothing worse than repeat mistakes, right? You end up coughing the ball up, you end up throwing a pick, everything goes awry. And now, points don't go up on the board. I just heard a fan scream out, I thought the idea was to score points. Yeah, they're getting a little restless too.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away.
Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the 4th quarter. They find some open field here.
And this will wind up a Saints 1st down as he's able to take this up to the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. A 10th carry for Kamara. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Meanwhile, Carr's throw complete there to Johnson.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down. From midfield, here's Carr. And this is going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Shaquille Leonard, the linebacker. And the Colts are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. Well, we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the 4th quarter.
And Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Majors say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
On 2nd down, here's Hull.
And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
A give running right, Moss.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
so they got that one, Charles, against the center.
And let's remember how difficult it is for the center, because remember, he's got to snap the ball to put the play in motion, and sometimes you got that big guy on your nose. You got sometimes where he's coming at you at an angle. It's a difficult job for him to snap the ball and then execute his block.
On first down, they look downfield, and it's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
There's the arm strength that we saw in college and during the scouting process, and really, it's not just the arm strength there, but the placement as well. To me, that was an excellent combination of arm talent and accuracy.
Eluding the pressure right. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset.
Now 2nd and 4.
They've got a second down now as they search for a score to break this tie.
Now a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle.
And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8.
Boy, here's a big one. You can just feel it. This is 3rd down now. They'll try and run for this with Moss.
And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
They'll run here with Moss.
And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Moss going to take this down just short of the goal line. He got 3, but could not get the ball over the chalk. This is 3rd and goal. They'll look to run with Moss.
And he takes it in for a Colts score.
Zach Moss
with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game.
And the Colts have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away.
From his end zone, here's Rashid Shaheed. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Now Carr.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
But just over a minute to go in the football game. 2nd and 10. Carr to throw. It's complete. Kamara.
And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
Final minute. 1 timeout remaining. 1st and 10. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. Here comes 2nd down. Carr. Connecting with Johnson.
And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
The sound reverberating here in the dome. This is 3rd down. Oh, and that a very short gain. They do get a first, but short pickups, not what they're looking for. This is 1st and 10. Throwing his Carr.
Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone.
And oh, that one nearly intercepted. That would have sealed it. Instead, it'll be 2nd down.
That was the big shot for the end zone. You've still got a little bit of time here. You have to expect we'll see another. And remember, no timeouts left. So if you throw it short of the end zone and you're tackled, that's going to
The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9?
And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. They'll run here with Raheem Mostert.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 13 carries, 54 yards.
When a winning streak stretches this far, you start to wonder if a team is truly unstoppable. And here's a guy who's been very much the legs that have helped drive this team to wins week after week. And even when teams have keyed on him and tried to slow him down, he's still gotten the job done enough to avoid a loss. Talking with him in pregame, though, he thinks that this week could be his biggest week yet.
From the shotgun, it's Young.
He'll swing this out to Mostert.
And he's brought down short by a yard. It's a 3rd down gain of 4. So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away.
Deep to return is Josh Downs.
And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. This is brought in at the 21. It's a 41-yard punt, but just a net of 31 following the run back.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
So, CD, you look at this offense and what they've been able to do. 8-0, perfect through the first 2 months of the year. Second half of the season still to come. We get that. But what kind of a percentage chance do you think that they have of running the table?
Partner, I think it's hard to say because history would tell us that the chances aren't good at all. We've seen a lot of good teams get to this point, and then they have that one.
The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
That's caught. It's Josh Downs.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25.
A give for Taylor running right side.
Busting through contact. Just wasn't a huge hole there for him to operate. Stopped just inside the 35-yard line.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. Again, it's Taylor.
And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
Connecting over the middle with Downs.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Running straight ahead, Taylor. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line.
They're looking at a 2nd and 8 now from the 10. From the gun, it's Taylor.
And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. 3rd and 8. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Colts in possession. Richardson looking to throw as they've got it with a 3rd.
Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown.
Josh Downs
with his first career NFL touchdown.
And the Colts post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away.
Now Raheem Blackshear going to take this one out. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak can have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. A first down throw for Young. Under pressure, and down he goes. DeForest Buckner with a sack, the former number 7 overall pick.
Buckner's still that monstrous 6'7" presence around which the Colts defense builds itself. Give him another 8 sacks and a couple forced fumbles last season, his 3rd with the club.
On second down, Mostert. And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. Call it no gain there, and it brings forth a 3rd and long. Out on the edge, you love to have cornerbacks like that can bring them down to the run game.
And you're also exposed to everyone. It really becomes a one-on-one play, doesn't it? You're out there by yourself on the edge. But the best ones know how to make the play, and we just saw an example of it right there.
And this won't be enough. A good secure tackle, and they stop him a few yards shy at the 46. So on now is Johnny Hecker to punt this one away. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. Second drive coming up here for the Indianapolis Colts. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the number 1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in. But I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're number 1 in their conference.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now it's Richardson. Flushed out right. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
As we both know, there's a lot that went into why they made him their first-round pick this year. And part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted and found an alternate way to the marker.
And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. A nice pickup there, 10 yards. Well, Charles, in the past, a lot of people called this offense one-dimensional.
I think you did.
Well,
it was you.
I'll be honest, I did. I think the fan base is hoping with this young rookie that they can put some wrinkles in this offense like we just saw.
I think you're exactly right, because we did have that discussion that what we've seen in the past from them, they needed to broaden, and they have done it here. Look at what he's bringing to their offense, and now as a defensive coordinator, you've got some extra work to do to prepare for him and their offense.
Yeah, they're going to speed things up here. 3rd and 1, Richardson to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Josh Downs with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Colts will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And it's now 14-0. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And Raheem Blackshear now to return it. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
They're certainly in need of some kind of points here before the end of the half. A field goal or something. Being shut out right now, they could really use some momentum before they head into halftime.
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Young to throw it. Throw left side on target to Thielen. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. Young looks to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
Now a second down throw for Young.
Into space at the 45.
And he'll finally be taken down just shy of midfield. Now the Panthers going to signal for their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Young from the shotgun. And connecting here with DJ Shark. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. A good pickup, but it will come on what should be the final play in this first half.
Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter.
A 2-touchdown game, 14-0 the score as we get rolling again here in this second half.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see one or two guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
In on the tackle there, Brandon Smith.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
78 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. On first down, Richardson.
It's complete here to T.Y. Hilton. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Here's Richardson to throw. A short throw pulled in by Woods.
First target, first catch at a first down.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
Up the middle, here's Taylor.
And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
Temporarily out of field goal range now as they come up on a 2nd and long after the holding call.
And Richardson back to throw it.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone.
And, oh, that one going to wind up incomplete. Nearly an interception in the end zone. Probably should have been. Third down coming up. Off play action. Richardson. That's taken in by Hilton. A great catch.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
They'll run here with Taylor.
And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. Again, it'll be Taylor. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor with now 15 rushing touchdowns on the year. And the Colts take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes the score 21-0. A 10-play drive that time.
And it was capped off by a Jonathan Taylor touchdown.
And I guess the touchdown wasn't enough. They want the onside kick as well. And it looks like the Panthers' hands team does its job. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. To throw, Young.
Getting this out to the flat, Mostert.
Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5.
I really like the angles that the tacklers came from on that play. They secured inside, took away the cutback. The sideline's there, so you can only go so far outside. They were able to...
That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by Shaquille Leonard, the linebacker. And the Colts will take over here just shy of the 30.
That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure, but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
In motion goes the tight end.
Back to Taylor on 1st down.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
On 2nd down, it's Taylor.
And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. And quickly, they get to the line.
Richardson off the play fake.
He'll let this go for the end zone.
Oh, and that is incomplete.
Partner, you and I have struggled with this for years. You've got the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some of that clock. But there's something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas as well, because you can never have too big of a cushion. That one, though, falls incomplete.
Quick throw there is incomplete. Well, 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
On the move to his left. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 31-yard line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Lewis. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
From the 25, here's a 2nd down and 4. Now a handoff. Taylor with it.
And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. This offense so far on 3rd down, a perfect 4 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. And he picks up the 1st down yardage as he takes it down to the 16.
They run once more with Taylor.
He will push his way down to about the 14.
Big Derek Brown making the stop.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
Running the sweep, Hilton with it. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
This offense continues to be a hot knife through butter. 3 drives, 3 scores, and knocking on the door again on drive number 4.
A leap, and he's got it. Jelani Woods, his first touchdown on the year.
And the Colts add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
Extra point by Gay is up and good, and it is 28-0. That one in the books as a 12-play drive.
And a Jelani Woods touchdown catch capped things off.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat.
And he will lose yardage on the play, back at his own 19-yard line. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score. On second down, Young. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. DeForest Buckner picks up his second sack of the afternoon. And you hate to say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall, a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has. But in his defense, he hasn't had a lot of time to throw the football. You like the way I said that? In his defense.
In his defense, I got it.
You see what I did there?
Yeah, he needs better protection, that's for sure. On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
The defense thought they had that play covered, but it still got driven backward by those blockers. Those types of plays are a key part of any team's offensive game plan. It all starts up front in the trenches.
After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on 3rd down.
Richardson to throw off play action.
Sliding out of the pocket.
Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And the Panthers are going to take possession here at their own 33.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Following the interception, Young. Short throw underneath to Hurst. Gets past one man. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. It's Young on 1st down.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Casey Hayward.
And the Colts are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
Well, this is something we've seen before, partner. We've seen a defense bait a rookie, pretend to leave a window open, and then the defensive back jumped it as soon as the ball was released. Big-time play. They love taking advantage of the youngsters, and in this case, it paid off well.
That one looks like he'll throw here. They'll roll him out right. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. So this one winds up an Indianapolis victory. And this was truly a total team effort, Charles, on both sides of the ball.
Well, they absolutely pitched a shutout, so it can't get much better than that, right? The defense led the way, but the offense did their part as well. They moved the ball up and down the field. So you've got to like what you saw. What do they call that? A total team effort? I think when it's time to hand out game balls, guys from both sides will end up getting one.
So for the Colts, the train just keeps rolling. 9-0 now to start this campaign. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to New England to take on the Patriots. Meanwhile, for Carolina, they drop back to 500 now at 4 up and 4 down. And they'll try and turn things around next week as they have a date at Soldier Field with the Chicago Bears. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.